we're chained up. We're just at the bottom of the hill now. Let's get it in manual. Get it in there. There you go. I think it's a good idea when this. Have a look at that. When you're going up a mountain, so I'll leave it. Vernon advice of the day. Leave it in manual. You don't want it changing gear when you don't want it to change gear. You know what I mean? So I always think it's a good thing to just leave it, and you decide when you want to change gear. The last thing you want it halfway up the hill, it starts to do its own thing and change. So keep it in there. Anyway, so we've got all the snow chains on, chained up both drive axles and two trailer axles for coming down to the side. It's obviously a bit of a shit show. The signs are out saying this is the bottom. It's been like this now, well, not actually as bad, for the last, I don't know, 20 miles or something like that. So they've had shitloads of snow down here. It's forecast to be like this for the next 3 days. Richard's back there behind me, plodding on. Don't forget, when you've got chains on, it doesn't mean you're invincible. They will still slide with it. I haven't got the chains on me to steer, so, and I don't rate these tyres much anyway. But with, so you still can't go mad. Recommended speed is 45 mile an hour with the chains on. We're doing 42 here back. You gotta, you know, you can't just tiptoe about as well. I need some momentum to get up this hill. I'm about 36 ton. So I'm not light, but I'm not super heavy either. I know European guys, you carry 40, you're up 45, but our limit is 40. Now if you ain't got chains, there's a copper sat at the bottom there waiting, watching you have your chains. Some don't, he's got to put one on each drive axle. This is the worst, car drivers, because I'm pretty damn sure they haven't got chains on up there, and it's all vehicles meant to have chains on. So I'm only 63 mile away. There's the ski resort to my left. Should be skiing in a truck, should you? You notice it isn't super busy either. Don't get it? Oh. It's like a big old toboggan track for trucks. Bumpy. I say they don't use salt or any chemicals, because it goes into the rivers, kills the fish. We don't want the fish killing. Think a lot about the fish. Not possible. Wow, that's a bit bumpy. They will just plough it and do all that shit. So there's the ski resort on the left where I usually stop in there. Get me pizza and coffees and what have you. But I are chancing going in there today and finding I can't get out again. It's the last thing I want. Gets a bit repetitive after a while, doesn't it? Look at that wall there. What's that, about 12 foot more? Well, there's the top of the sign there, you can see, so it's going to be over 12 foot there. And here we go, starting the descent. That's why you put chains, for the people who don't know, that's why you put chains. Let's get on this rough stuff. People, you put chains on the trailer axles to, if you do start to jackknife or slide, you can yuck the trailer brake, the dead man brake. You can pull that on, and that should straighten you out a little bit. The idea is to pull apart. As long as things are pulling apart from each other, truck, the everything should stay straight, in theory. It's when there's a joining up in the middle and one's trying to push the other one a little bit too faster than the other one, when it acts like a hinge. That's when you start to read your read the rating on your trailer. Like I said before, that's never going to be a good thing. It's not shitty, is it? We're down at -5 now. Steady away. This is Snoqualmie. This took me, I said before, you lose about 2 hours going over a pass like this. This one's a bit longer because we chained up well further back. So I'm going to be probably 40 mile with chains on. Maybe a bit more. Because this starts to climb and the snow gets pretty bad, quite far back. It really does. Even though I haven't climbed much, the snow line seems to be pretty low on here. It does at the moment. Doing further up, it's going to it takes you a long time to stop. If you can just go at your own pace and just keep it on the Intada and the exhaust brake and that, and just slow it down coming down here, that's pretty thick, isn't it? All well and good, and there's no obstacles in your way. This is the bit where it comes across bad. A lot of the time you don't have to chain up going the other way, but it comes across here like a bastard, it really does, over this here bridge. You won't want to be dropping off there, it's quite a drop. Yeah, if they want the obstacles, all well and good. Because if it does start to slide, you can just basically keep going a bit further, faster. But at the end, you're going to go too fast. But like I say, without the obstacles, it's a lot easier. It's trying to predict what somebody in a car's going to do if they have a little bit of a panic attack. Not just cars, the trucks as well. Somebody all of a sudden has a little bit of a panic attack, their natural instinct is to jump on the brake and try and slow everything down. Well, that's basically when things are going to go a bit pear-shaped. I don't think that little bit of wire at the side would stop me going over there. I'm doing 20, just over 25. I'm happy about this. Like I say, I don't like the idea of them cars what they're fucking about up there. There's a hero coming down in the outside lane past me in a minute. There's another thing I meant to say before. If you're ever driving in this weather, don't ever be intimidated by a truck coming past you or behind you and think, oh, fucking hell, you know, he's going fast. He can do it. He's good, and blah blah blah, and what have you. You don't know how long he's been driving. You don't know how good he is. See, my retarder's locking up there. It's locking the axles. As soon as you've got to be ready, when you hear that sound, the engine stops revving. You know your back end's locking up on your drive axle. So bang on that throttle really quick and get it off. You don't want that sliding. Anyway, yeah, don't be intimidated by matey there. He's empty. Fucking idiot. He might get down. He might do it this time. He might do it next time. He might get away with it. But there'll be one time he won't get away with it. I can guarantee you that. And so, like I say, don't ever be intimidated by fucking idiots who'll come up behind you like that. You don't know that driver from Adam. You don't know how long he's been driving. You don't know how good he is. He might have never driven in the snow before and not got the gist of what could happen. So that's my little rant for today. I hope you got something out of it. I'm down at the bottom of the hill nearly. I'll post this not until I get home because it's using all my data. And hopefully we'll get to the bottom safely. Bye bye.